Music. Please don't stop the music. Music. Some crazy stuff. Wait on that for just a second. Are you going crazy with the taps? I know the feels. Thunderclap, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm just waiting for my guests to get in. They're running a little bit behind. There's Sugar. Perfect. Yay. Perfect. There we go. We'll get it figured out. All right. Let me get my mic turned up so I can hear you. There we go. Good deal. All right. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm happy. The weather's actually nice today here. It's been back and forth and super bipolar.
Yeah, same here.
How long have you been doing the TikTok thing?
I think about 3 years off and on.
Okay. So about the same time as me, on and off.
Mhm.
And I remember before it got big with all this, you can make money on TikTok, and it was just a bunch of people doing silly dances.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, good deal. All right. So are you all ready to get started?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, good deal. So what inspired you? Are you all ready to get started?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, good deal. So what inspired you?
Here.
Okay, do what?
Hmm?
Did you
You
hear
cut
me?
out. Mm-mm.
No, okay. All
You
right, good
cut
deal.
out.
Let me see if I can fix that so that won't happen. So what caused you to create your account in the first place?
Making videos of my scaring my mom.
Oh, that's cool. Like jump scares or sneak attacks? Yeah, that's
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
That's awesome. Is your mom on TikTok?
Oh, my mom passed away.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Mine passed away recently as well. I know it's not easy, so I'm sorry to hear that. Um, well, let's see. I asked you how long you've been on here. So what would you say the best part about TikTok is?
The best part for me is the people that I get in my room. They became more than just like followers or friends. They became family.
Good.
So that overall is the best part for me.
Good, good. That's what TikTok's wanting to accomplish is making actual connections, not just people randomly doing dances and getting stared at all day long. What kind of content do you mostly create? I know the answer to this because I'm all over your page very often, but
I my videos and stuff are about products because I'm with the affiliated program through TikTok. Um, but I do make videos of like I started making the series about what happened to my mom. I'm gonna make different series, and I usually just like in my lives, it's like a hangout room. We hang out. It's a follow for follow, or we just chill and pick topics.
okay. Um, what caused you to decide to get affiliated with the TikTok shop?
I was in a couple other grow rooms and they were talking about it, and I thought that it was for the big timers. I didn't think, little people like myself can do that stuff. But I was like, we're not gonna know unless we try. So I just went for it and tried, and then realized that it's not just for big people. It's for us little timers too. And I went with it, and so far, it's been pretty cool.
When you first started out, did you start out with your own products or did you start out at the 5,000 with promoting other people's products?
So when I first started the whole shop thing, I did start out with my own business shop. I did candy scoops, plus I make homemade ornaments or homemade stuff out of perler beads and stuff like that. Uh, that's not something that I really had a good experience with. Using the TikTok shop for my own business, that wasn't a good experience at all. There are videos on my thing explaining why it really
Right,
wasn't, but so then that's why I would just gave up on it, and then I was like, heard about the TikTok shop for creators, and I was like, kind of sketchy because the issues I had with the business part of it.
right.
So I ended up going for it and trying it, and so far it's working out pretty well.
What was your biggest pros and biggest cons with it when you were just starting out?
With my business or with the affiliation.
The affiliation.
So far, I haven't found any cons. Um, the pros. I mean, I can go. Oh man, I don't know. You can file for free samples, right? And you get the products. You don't have to spend your own money. You don't have to return the products. So you're actually getting basically free products to promote. Um, you got to pick in with what you know use or maybe gifts at the end of the day, and then you just try to advertise the best you can. Like I know there's still work I have to do with like editing and working better with making the videos more quality worthy. Um, but I haven't
I
really
thoroughly
found
enjoy your
any.
videos. I think they're very informational.
Thank you. I also like the aspect of how they pay you. So they pay you right through your PayPal. And it does warn you on there that it could take up to like 14 days after the product is delivered to the customer to get paid.
Right.
But it hasn't been doing that for me. Like I've been getting paid up like 3 days after the product has been
Oh,
being
wow.
delivered. So that's a pro too. So it's like,
That's good.
steady coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really quick money. That's quicker than. Do you have a job outside of TikTok, or is that all that you do to make income?
No, so I usually do Instacart and I do Spark, which Spark is, I know we talked a little bit last night, but Spark
Mhm.
is like the Walmart delivery, the people that deliver your stuff to your house from
Right.
Walmart. I do that as well. So I do Spark and Instacart. I haven't lately because, I got to get my car fixed. But so right now it's the affiliated program.
And that's quicker. What I was going to say is that's quicker payout than what you get your tips and stuff from Instacart and Grubhub.
Yes, yeah, and you don't have to leave your own house. You don't have to interact with
Right.
all these people and all these sicknesses and stuff that are going on out there. You could do it from the comfort of your own home and don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, and the weirdos you have to deal with can't touch you, so it's always a good thing.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading your comments.
You're doing better than me. Then I can't see comments or anything when I'm live through the live
uh,
studio.
yeah. So Circuit Jerker says Tink is trying to get to 5K to try what Sugar is doing. I believe,
Hmm.
and if that's the case, I hope you do get there. I mean, it's worth it. It'll be worth it at the end of the day. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely leaning towards the whole gaming thing too, so that's definitely an interest of mine. I play World of Warcraft and like playing World of Warcraft a lot, so if they'll pay me or I can get any kind of revenue off of that, I'm all for that.
Yes, yeah, that's how I first started out. I first started out trying to do gaming, but I don't know how to do the whole live studio or any of that stuff. So I think that's what kind of held back some of my videos and stuff. And with going forward with um, doing the whole gaming channel, so I have a backup, which I'm probably going to use that as my gaming channel because I play all kinds of games on Xbox, PC. So like,
I'll have
and
to
that's what
add
I
you on
enjoy doing.
Xbox then.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm on.
for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. And then if you want to, I'll definitely happy to like link up with you and help you with the whole live studio and figuring all that out as well.
Yeah, yeah, I'd appreciate it. Yeah.
No problem. Have you ever been recognized in real life by one of your fans on TikTok?
No, but I thought about being a smart ass because Michelle here in the comments, she lives near us, so I see her all the time. So I can say Michelle has recognized me because we know each other. But
Oh, but do you knew her
but
before TikTok though?
yes, I did
Yes.
know her before TikTok. Yes. Yep.
Have you made
But
any
otherwise,
friends on TikTok that you actually talk to now in real life?
I have met Thunder that's in the room. We talk off of platform. We met on TikTok. She first came into my room when I was doing my business part when I was doing the candy scoops and stuff.
Okay.
We became really good friends. I've talked to Esme. I've talked to Shay. I got quite a few on here that I met, and that's why I said my room is like kind of really tight. Only because the people, almost all my moderators are people that are what we call my OGs. They've been with me for a while, and they're more than just TikTok friends. We established a really strong relationship.
I know your room, the vibe in it is totally different from any other room that I go into. It always feels like to me like I've just gone over to somebody's house and I'm just hanging out with some friends. It's just the constant flow of chat and everybody seems to know each other. It's definitely different than most of the rooms that I go into.
Yeah, and I'm glad. I'm glad that you see that, and hopefully other people see it too, because like that's what we want. And like I said, they're all moderators, so when people come in and they start their bullying or something, they can't even
It
get
ends
two words
quick.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone. You know,
Hmm.
so like I appreciate every single one of them.
Yeah. It's a very
If
comfortable
I,
feeling in your rooms.
yeah.
And what is your end goal? What do you want to see? Like, what would make you happy? Like, okay, now I can stop. I can just let it ride with your TikTok account.
Oh boy. Oh man. I don't know. I can't say I want to be a big timer because I don't care if I'm a big timer. I just I want something like where I keep the connection with the people that I've made and I can establish more connections with people. But I also want to try to keep the flow with either doing the TikTok shop or the gaming channel or whatever it may be on here that I can establish so I can keep staying home with my
Yeah.
kids and all that. I'm not a very picky person. I don't have these big elaborate dreams. I know the real world out there. Like everybody's reaching for the stars,
Oh
and like
yeah.
I'm not, I'm not that type of person. I am satisfied and good with what I have right now. Would I like to see my rooms get higher numbers? Yes, I would,
Absolutely.
because I would like to experience that feeling of having higher numbers in a
Right.
room. But it's not something I'm like. oh, I don't have higher numbers, I'm done. Like this is a piece of crap. Like,
Right.
so I don't know what my true thing is because it's never like really crossed my mind. It's just I want to keep my people and keep going.
Okay. So that's awesome. I definitely like that answer for sure. Let's see. I think I asked everything that I had planned on asking and just kind of fell in anyways. So right now, do you currently still have any of your individual products in the TikTok shop that we can check out?
I don't. My products are so in my bio and link. I have them up there so you can get it through. So I have a PayPal set up, and then it shows my products in there. So if you clicked on my bio, or yeah, my picture, whatever you guys call it on here, I get so confused with all these terms. So if you click on my picture and you go on there, it'll show what I have. So I do like the custom cups with the wraps on them,
Mm-hmm.
and then I do the candy scoops. So my personal products are through that link. It's not through the TikTok shop.
Okay, I also noticed some stickers and things like that on your page as well. Do you still offer those?
Yes. Hmm.
Perfect. Good deal. I'm asking personally for myself. Um, yeah, I love the ones that my son is autistic, and I love the fact that a lot of your stickers actually identify and promote, and so that the world around you is aware, hey, I have anxiety or I have autism, things like that, so that it really helps people know how to communicate with you a lot better. And I appreciate that as a parent of an autistic child.
Yeah, we have an autistic child too, and we have one that has Tourette's. So
Oh,
we
great.
know,
Yeah.
so we know what it's like. And before our kids, I have a cousin. He's autistic, but he's what they call a level 3. He's nonverbal and stuff
Okay.
like that. Our son, he's a level 1, which is usually considered. I Can you say the word?
It's just more mild. It's not.
So he can talk and communicate. He just he doesn't understand emotions and stuff like that. So
That's
like,
fine. He's what they call high functioning. Mine is. He doesn't understand social cues at all. When it comes to
yeah,
being by himself or on the computer, he's a genius. But social cues not
same,
happening.
right,
Yeah.
yep, same, yeah. So we understand all those aspects, and we try to include everybody, no matter what it is. We try to include everybody, even if there's stuff that we don't understand. We try to include them with anything that we do make, or even products that we get in. Like I just had a company write me about, because we do a lot of schooling stuff, because my
Yeah.
wife is a homeschooler. She homeschools our kids.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, so we try to get educational things, and they wanted to send us like a big board to go on the wall for learning multiplication or whatever. And they said, "Well, I want to send you 4 more. Why don't you pick out 4 more?" And I said, "Why don't you surprise me? I want the one I picked, and you pick out 4 more." And I said, "But I want something that includes something where it can be diverse, so kids with autism would
Yep.
be able to
Exactly.
grasp it and be able to use it too." So I
Hmm.
always try to make sure our products that we get that are educational, they it can be used for any type
Outside of the
that they.
cookie cutter.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's great. I appreciate that greatly. Like I said, as a parent with a child with autism and a grandparent of children, I just appreciate you greatly.
Thank you.
No problem. I think that wraps it up. Is there anything that you want to include? Is there any kind of products right now that you're promoting especially hard in the TikTok shop or anything?
The only product I would say it's pinned up that we're trying to push right now is the English and Spanish bilingual cards for kids. So it here, yeah, I'll show you real quick. It helps our son because he wants to learn Spanish too. Our son that has autism, and it has cards, and it helps them with their vocabulary so they can know what words to say, how to say them, how to pronounce them. And this goes English and Spanish. So it'll say the word in English, and then it'll tell them the word in Spanish. So they're learning at the same time English and Spanish.
I need that
So
for my
this
husband.
So this is what we're promoting right currently. It's pinned up on one of my pins up there.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. Good deal. I greatly appreciate you coming by then. What time do you normally go live for your lives?
9 p.m. Eastern time.
P.m. Eastern time. Okay, perfect. And I hope everybody in the room got that. I'm sure most of them are probably from your room anyways, but just in case there's anybody that's not, definitely want to send them there. It's a very comfortable room. It's definitely a room where you're not going to have to deal with any hate vibes. You're not going to have to deal with any kind of negativity. She does great grow rooms. Definitely great grow rooms. And then just check them out. Check out their products. Those learning cards, I know I'm going to be getting them for Circuit so that we can move to Spain. Thank you again, Sugar, for your time, for stopping by.
Hold on 1 second. We got a question down in the thing. Circuit
Okay.
says they have a question for me. Go ahead.
Okay. Yep. He's my subscriber, so he gets to ask questions. Okay. He's typing. He's just really slow.
It's all right.
Is it? Is it?
Have you friends? TikTok, stop sending me damn TikToks. Like like I don't want to get sucked in because I always see everybody like this with their phone, nose deep in their phone all the time. What do you want? TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. I'm like, no, I'm not being one of those people. No, and here I am.
Here you are. Middle of the night scrolling away, right?
Yep, here I am. Yeah, so they actually pulled me in. I did get my mom in like before she passed because I had to show her the videos that I was making of her because she didn't know I was making these videos. So right before she passed, I showed her the TikToks, and then she started getting on TikToks, and of course she always liked those damn TikToks where people hurt themselves, but supposedly they're not hurting herself, and it's funny because that's
Right.
the type of person my mom is. But yeah, I would say that was probably the only person I really got into TikTok, but everybody else drugged me through.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that they did, though. I'm really glad that they did.
Yeah, yeah, I'm glad to.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you
You're
get off here.
all right.
And that was a very good question, Circuit. Thank you. All right, are you going live after this?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back over and talk to my.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to jump on my phone and jump into your live.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Thank you again. Bye,
Yep.
guys. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everybody, for stopping by. Thank you.
Bye.